Hello and welcome to my channel. If you like DIYs, farmhouse decor, upcycling, and more, you've come to the right place. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hi everyone, Janie here, and today I'm going to show you how I took these little pumpkins that I got from the Dollar Tree and turned them into these beautiful Shabby Chic pumpkins. So as I said, I got these from the Dollar Tree, as you saw in one of my Dollar Tree haul videos, and these had little clips on the bottom, but they pull right out. And I'll be using two of those little pumpkins, and then this one that's a little bit bigger. So the first thing I'm going to do is paint them with my Folk Art Home Decor chalk paint in white Adirondack, and I'm going to give them all 2 coats to make sure that I cover up that bright orange. And this chalk paint does a wonderful job of covering it up. And I did this to all 3 pumpkins, making sure that I got into all of the creases. And now that they all have a beautiful white base coat, I'm going to be painting the larger pumpkin with Folk Art acrylic paint in seashell pink. And being that this is a Shabby Chic project, I'm not worried if I don't get it completely covered with pink, because it's okay if a little bit of that white happens to show through in a couple places. It just adds to the Shabby Chic look. This is such a pretty soft pink color, and I am really loving it. I thought of painting the little ones pink also, but decided to leave them white. And now I'm going to be using Folk Art brushed metal acrylic paint in brushed gold to paint the stems. I thought that would add to the elegant Shabby Chic look. And now that I'm done painting, I'm going to take them outside and give them a coat of Mod Podge Matte Clear Acrylic Sealer, because I like giving them a little added protection from the elements. And now it's time to start decorating. And I'm going to be using these pearls that I've had in my stash for over 10 years, so don't ask where I got them from. And I have cut them into strands, and I'm going to be gluing them in the creases of the pumpkins using a combination of Beacon Fabri-Tac and hot glue. And while I'm doing this, I will tell you that using Beacon Fabri-Tac was a mistake. Or maybe the mistake was only giving them 1 coat of the Mod Podge sealer. But either way, the Fabri-Tac reacted with the paint and caused some discoloration, which totally disappointed me since I only had 1 of those pumpkins. But luckily it wasn't real bad, and I was able to pick away some of the discolored glue with a pokey tool. So I was able to salvage it. Don't get me wrong, I love Beacon Fabri-Tac, but we're going to call this a lesson learned that Fabri-Tac should not be put directly on a painted surface. And I think this still came out beautiful and elegant. But for the white pumpkins, I just decided to use the hot glue gun, and that worked perfectly. I think if I would have had some pink pearls, it would have been a nice contrast, but I do think that those white opalescent pearls look quite elegant. I am definitely happy with this look. Okay, so next I'm adding some little gold bows that I made. I thought that they were cute and a perfect addition to the gold stem. I had actually thought about cutting out some little gold leaves to glue on there as well, but when I put those bows on, I think the little loops on the bows kind of looked like little leaves to me, so I thought I would leave it just the way it was. But this next part that you're going to be seeing isn't exactly what I originally had in mind. I was hoping that I had some really narrow lace trim that I could add to this, but I didn't. However, I did find a scrap of white fluffy eyelash trim and decided to try wrapping that around the stem. Now, that really isn't the look that I was going for, but I didn't think it looked too bad. I would really love to know your opinion though, so down in the comments when you're leaving your comment, let me know what you think, with or without the fluffy eyelash trim. Either way, I'm happy with how they turned out. And I'm happy that you all stopped by to watch my video because I really appreciate it, and I hope that it has given you some ideas of your own. And as always, there are links below in the description box to the products that I used today. Happy crafting, everyone. Bye-bye. If you like this video, I hope you give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, I hope you consider that too. And if you do, be sure to click the little bell next to the subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos or giveaways. And I hope you stop by Crafters Castle on Facebook and also Crafters Castle Challenge blog to enter your creations.